Okay, great. These guys watch religiously. Let me know when we're ready to go.
Ready.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Caught with my pants down, so to speak. Oh, that would be a horrible sight. All right. This is Thursday, November 7th. Welcome to Let's Eat LI, where our table is set for you. Today, I'm very excited. I always get excited when we have food trucks on because you guys are literally the best people that come on the show. I don't want to offend any of my other guests, but you guys always got great stories, you know what I mean? And good food. I mean, the food you guys bang out are like incredible, you know what I mean? From the past trucks we've had on and everything like that, which I understand why people would want you guys for weddings and stuff like that,
Right.
you know?
Yep.
Like that. With the price of weddings now,
Right.
that's probably like a really good way to go. You know, get like a couple of food trucks and you're good to go. You know,
Right.
nice
'cause
place.
Who's going to remember the $100 a plate piece of filet mignon at a wedding
I-
versus?
you know-
oh my God, they had this awesome food truck there.
I went to a wedding at what's that big one in the city? The rooftop there, Tribeca
Grill.
Grill, and they have the wedding on the rooftop and everything like that.
Nice.
Definitely kind of memorable, but I can't tell you what I ate.
But you remember the view.
You know,
right?
I only remember one hors d'oeuvre. That was it that I had. It was a grilled cheese served with a shot of tomato juice, and you would dip your grilled cheese into the tomato juice. That was a great
Great app.
great thing. Yeah. Okay, so let me say hello to Bruno and Ken. These are our avid watchers and our avid fans of all of Gubs Radio.
Excellent.
So
Hi, guys.
say hello.
How are
yeah.
you, Bruno?
There you
Kev?
go.
You hungry?
Yeah, if you're hungry, we got some good food here for you guys today. All right, so let's get going here. I just want to check everything, make sure we're good. And we're ready to go. Okay. All right. So before I start, I do a thing called shout outs. I do some information for us. And we'll be okay. Hold on. For some reason, I look like we're not going here. Okay, so I'm going to start with our shout-outs. Okay, but before the shout-outs, let me introduce here to my left. I have here Mark, right?
Yep.
And you're from Neapolitan Express.
Correct.
And you have a pizza food truck.
Yes, I do.
Italian pizza, right?
Italian
Things like
pizza,
that.
heroes.
Right.
Pizzas. Yep.
Pizzeria to go, basically.
Pizza to go.
A
Pizza on
pizzeria
wheels.
to go. Right, and then we have Pete from
Hey,
Cheesy
Cheesy
Pete's.
Pete's.
Okay.
Nobody's cheesier.
And you have a cuisine which is basically like grilled cheese and whatever else.
Yeah, definitely not for the lactose intolerant.
Right.
So, but we have pills for that too.
So today we have probably two of the most popular foods that everybody loves. Right. I can't imagine anyone that wouldn't want either pizza or grilled cheese or whatever it is. You know what I
and
mean?
Mark's got a lot of cheese too.
Right. So you guys are
cheese
cheesy guys.
cheesy
man.
Cheese is
guys.
the word.
Which is great.
Or
All right.
is the word.
Excellent. All right. So here we go. I do a thing called the shout out. And that, I mean, you guys are going to have an opportunity too. And you say hello to people out there that you know, could be a friend, could be your kids, could be whatever, you know what I mean? Could be
My dog's
someone
like,
you hate and tell them you hate them. I don't care.
My dog's like this.
Your dog, sure.
I think the
you know,
dogs
they
will be
recognize voices. You know, you
Sure,
can show them the
sure.
show and they'll recognize
They
your
recognize
voice.
food too.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, that too. They'll be hopping into the TV. Okay, so my first shout out is going to, and my only two shout outs. One is to Craig Dirks. He's a gentleman that I became friends with almost like 30 years ago. And we, by the glory of Facebook, you actually rekindle relationships. Believe it or
Reconnected,
not,
sure.
you know?
Okay, nice,
I can't
nice.
tell you how many people from my past that I've made friends with again, which is great. So Facebook out there, if you're listening, you guys are doing great. Don't put us in any more Facebook jail or anything like that. Okay. So Craig Dirks, and then I belong to a food group, which is called the Italians Who Love Food group. Okay, and every once in a while I post my show on there. Sometimes I do a watch party, and they love it. They love watching all the food and everything like that.
What's a
So
watch party? You mentioned that before.
a
What
watch
exactly
party
a watch
is
party?
where you take your video, right, and you go into a group, or it doesn't have to be a group. You can just press watch party, and it goes to everybody on you're friends with and stuff, and maybe even beyond.
So they don't have to be in the same room.
And no,
Oh, I
but
see.
everybody
Watch
was
party.
watching
Over
it
to
at the
see
same
it on
time,
your-
right?
Okay, all
So they
right.
call it a watch party. So I do a couple for the Italians Who Love Food group. They love it, and they're always commenting on the food and everything like that. So I want to say shout out to everybody in the group. Hopefully you'll get to watch this in a couple of days, you know. And then we're gonna have Mark say a shout out now, and then Pete. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to give a shout out to Max Crespo. He is the creator of Neapolitan Express back in 2012. I want to say a shout out to my kids all around the country. I have a boy in Denver, one in Fort Lauderdale, and one in Wisconsin. I want to give them all a
And these
shout
are all
out.
from the same woman, right?
All from the same wife. All from the same wife, yeah.
I'm kidding. I always say that.
That's
you
all
know?
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, they're grown and they're
All grown kids, yep. And they're all doing very well. And I'm going to see them soon.
all right, and they're gonna see you.
They're going to see me soon.
Right.
See you
On
Hopefully
YouTube
sooner.
and everything, right?
Right.
Sure, I got a nephew in San Francisco. He watches me all the time.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And now we have Pete. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey everybody, my shout out's probably going to be to my better half Ken. He supports me in this whole food truck thing. This is the second chapter in my life. I was in IT for 35 years and he completely supported this whole
Oh, great.
test.
No, I'm
food
sorry, I didn't
thing.
catch. What did you do for 30
I
years?
was in IT. We had a
Oh, in IT. Okay,
yeah,
very
I own a
good.
company called Teletech.
Good, because
so
our phones don't work, so we
I'll
can
take a look
use
at
you.
that.
You can check out all
I
the
can feed
computer.
you and fix you.
Yeah, there you
That
go.
works.
All right, great. So that was for Ken, right?
That was for Ken,
All right.
and then of course the boys, our
The
children,
boys.
Oliver and Dodger, the Artful Dodger, Oliver Twist dogs,
Okay.
Who pickpocketed our hearts.
And what kind of dogs do you have?
We have no idea. They're rescue dogs. We
Oh, very
sent
good.
the DNA away and
Yeah.
wasted $140 because it's inconclusive.
All right.
I'm like, okay.
Did you know I did a dog show?
I heard about that.
Right?
Was it last week?
No, a while ago. But last week we had Beanie the bulldog,
Right.
who's kind of like our mascot
Oh,
now.
cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
I you know, we're doing things now for Hurley's Heart Bulldog Rescue.
Very nice.
Okay,
What was the dog's name that was on?
Beanie.
Beanie. He probably has more friends on Facebook than I do.
He does.
Yeah.
Beanie is more pictures. Last week he came as a chef
Oh, yeah?
in honor of me.
Chef
he gave
Beanie?
me a
All
present.
right.
I gave him
Very nice.
a spooky spider dog gift. You know.
Sweet.
So he'll be on again. We love Beanie.
Awesome.
Beanie's great. They had a benefit for him last Sunday, you know, for the rescue and everything like that. And he was there at the thing. I have a picture of Beanie on stage at Governor. It says Governors, and he's just sitting there, like, you know what I mean? What a great dog! I love dogs.
Just hanging out, no problem.
Rescue dogs is so
Yeah,
much better. I think
big
he's
time.
more loving.
Big time.
You know,
They kind of know they've been rescued, but
Right.
You always have that question: who rescued who?
Right, exactly, right. You know, but it's such a process though to get them sometimes.
It
you know?
is, but it's worth it.
Yeah, but that's good. We love dogs here.
Yep.
If they're well behaved, you can bring them on sometime, maybe.
Will do.
All right, how's
well,
that?
One is.
What?
One of them is
Right.
well behaved.
I got somebody bringing their kids on. We hope they probably aren't as nice as the dogs. But nah, I'm only kidding. All right, my last shout out actually goes to Mike from Lynbrook Bagels. Mike was supposed to be here today as my co-host.
Mike.
He's on every once in a while, and he actually knew both of your trucks. That's why he wanted to come on, because he loves. I guess he takes his kids there, wherever. And he was in Lynbrook, so I guess he goes to Rockville Center, or wherever you have it. I think
Yeah,
Rockville
I'm
Center.
set up in Oceanside a lot down by
Right,
Bowery
okay.
Brewery, so.
But he knew both your trucks. He wanted to be here. Unfortunately, he, I guess he had a back injury, so he wasn't up to it for sitting for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So I said, that's okay, because we're going to have him back on December 12th. We're going to have kids' stuff on that day. And it's going to involve grilled cheese and cupcakes. What else do kids like? You know what I mean? So
I like
we're gonna actually have his two children on.
Oh, that's
And I think I'm gonna put him through a chicken nugget test. I don't know.
blindfold taste test.
Yeah, don't mark the plate. Have him eat. Mark the plate underneath and have him eat it. Then they got to tell us if it's McDonald's or Wendy's.
Or tofu.
There you go. That's the kicker. Maybe we'll bread some tofu.
Right.
But kids are smart today. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, so we have that. Then I just have to cover a couple things. And then we're going to get into this delicious food that you guys have here. Let me tell you, there's no diet today.
No,
I had vegetarian restaurants, so that actually are very good. But this stuff looks great. Everything has cheese in it too, which is even better.
Well, you speak of vegetarian. We also work with another guy Matt from Green Street.
Green Street was on here,
Vegan.
Matt.
He was
Great
on.
guy.
Okay,
I had
great
his
guy.
chunky monkey and his, and his
Oh, that's
dishes.
delicious.
Yeah.
Sure.
Matt, I'd like to have him on again.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have you guys on again, and
Cool.
Matt and
Say-
Spiro, the four of us travel together.
Yeah,
Oh,
we do a
okay,
lot of
great.
gigs
We do a lot
together.
of events together.
Well, then you know what? Probably I'm booked till January, but maybe after that, all four of you guys can come on.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
I mean, it's kind of slow a little bit for you guys,
That's
right?
definitely-
yeah,
time.
now we're on our downtime.
So you can
Right.
talk about your place and get everybody prepped. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
To
really.
look for you. You
Yeah.
know,
Excellent.
which is great. Yeah. So he was on. I had his food, and he made me a chunky monkey or whatever it was. That shape.
Yeah.
Smoothie. Yeah.
The smoothie,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
delicious.
Oh, that is-
Delicious.
And the
Very
mango
good.
one's really good too, if you like mango. And I love mangoes.
My wife likes mango. I should tell him next time.
Tell them to bring
We'll
two.
go there,
Tell
yeah.
them to bring two, one for me.
Right. I understand though. There's no more food truck Fridays, right? They
I think for the
canceled
season
it
is over.
For the season, it's over.
for the season,
But I
right?
think they moved. They're doing something over
At the Source Mall.
Yeah, what used to be the Source Mall.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Christmas.
Wendy
Yeah,
would know
Wendy
about
has to
that.
tell me about that.
Yeah.
I wanted her to come on the show. Okay, we got a couple of comments here. Graz, who has a show tonight called Limo Talk, he loves me. Thanks, Graz. All right, and it also we have here just comments from Ken. Actually, people talk to each other. So you have
Right,
Ken and Bruno. They all talk to each other. And then we have Gina Kajemi on, who actually is part of Gov's Radio.
Oh,
She
cool.
takes care of all the sponsorship and kind of like, I don't want to call her mother hen because she'll probably get upset because she's a very attractive and nice looking woman, but a mother of like three, and she's always helping us as to make us even better. Like,
Nice.
you know what I mean? Which is nice to have a person like that.
Absolutely.
Sure,
you know,
definitely.
Kind of like the Emily Post of Governor's Radio. So we could we really need Gina a lot. She does a lot for us. Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'll save the rest of this for later
Okay.
because the food is good. I know you guys. He
Did our best.
You did your best to make it nice and hot, which it is. So, who would like to go first?
Well, maybe we could you do one of yours.
Can
if
you
you
guys
don't mind,
play?
and let
Yeah, you guys
yours-
play off
yeah.
each
Sure,
other.
sure.
Yeah.
All right, but before we start that,
Rock, paper, scissors. No.
before we start, tell us your story, how you get started, and everything like that. Okay, and why you picked your cuisine.
Me?
Okay.
Me? Me
Go
first?
Go ahead,
You
Pete.
go first, Pete.
Yikes. Okay. People ask me where I got my menu from. How do you come up with your menu? I cook food that I like to eat. Plain
and simple.
as that.
There you
Simple as
go.
that. Relatable ingredients. I'm not going to say gourmet. It's comfort food with a little sprinkling of gourmet. I step it up a little bit.
Okay.
From the different cheeses I use. It took me 8. I tried when I was developing the Cuban recipe. I went through 8 different Swiss cheeses to find the right one that had the right
Really?
pull, that had the right texture, that had
Excellent.
and it's actually a German Swiss.
A German Swiss,
It's a German
right?
Swiss.
Okay.
And that's the one that melts nice. It tastes good. It's not hard.
Right.
Some Swisses can be a little
Not a French
dry.
Swiss, but a German
A
Swiss.
German, yeah.
All right. Sure, why not?
So that's really
what works.
I wanted to start this, and cheese.
Right.
Pretty much everybody loves cheese.
Pretty much, yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so.
Vegans, not so much.
Not so
But-
much, right?
but cashew
There you go.
cheese. I'm gonna have to get some cashew cheese from Matt and from Green Street. So
Uh-huh.
see what what I can do with that.
Oh, he did something with tofu, which was delicious. I
Yeah?
remember that. But go ahead, continue what
Okay.
you're saying.
So yeah, I developed the menu based on that. It does evolve. I do change it seasonally. I will change it for specific events. Like now there's cooler weather out. I'll do more heartier fare.
Right.
But in the summer, it's like cheesesteaks. I'm originally from Philly. I know how.
Oh,
to make,
wow.
I know how to make a cheesesteak.
I'm sure you do.
So
Wow,
that we
okay.
did very well with over the summer. But again, I like to try new things, see what goes, see what people like. I love getting feedback from people, where good or bad. Everybody loves to say,
Well,
"Oh my
sure.
God, that was
You
the
know
best
what?
sandwich."
It's,
Well,
bet
I
it's
didn't
better
like
that you
the-
get the bad and the good. So this
Right.
way, how are you going to get better? You
Well,
know
there's
what I
this
mean?
one event we were at. The guy had his 3-year-old son with him, and he comes to the window. We ordered like a few different things, and then 15 minutes later, he comes back with the kid, and he says, "I just got to tell you something." I'm like, "Oh boy, here we go." He says he is the pickiest eater in the world. His 3-year-old son.
Right.
He said, he ate all of your food,
Really?
and I'm like, "That's the highest compliment
Yes,
you could ever
exactly.
get."
Sure.
When a kid, see, that's the thing. It appeals to children, but it also appeals to adults.
Right.
So that's
Well, we're still kids at heart.
at heart.
you know?
Exactly.
I always
Exactly.
say, chronologically, I'm almost a 60-year-old man, but mentally, I'm going to be 16 forever. So that's how
Yeah.
my mind thinks.
Good for
you
you.
know what
It's
I
only a
mean?
number.
Exactly. I may limp, but I'm still 16.
Exactly.
Right.
All right.
So,
Anything else you want to add, or are you good?
I think I'll add as we go
Okay.
along, but I think that's pretty much my story.
Then, so after Mark does that, I want you guys to tell everybody where you guys are at. Okay,
Okay.
but go ahead, Mark.
Okay. I've been in the food truck business for about 3 years now. I was in the deli catering business for 30 years, and I thought I was going to be taking it easy once I sold my deli, and then I find out that this is a lot harder than everybody thinks. Everyone thinks, oh, you have a truck, it's easy. You just get on a truck and all the food appears.
Magically
it
right.
appears. But there's going to Restaurant Depot. There's going to the city. Picking up all ingredients, and then we make our dough. We work out of a pizzeria in Rockville Center called Mother Kelly's. That we work out of. We make our dough.
Oh, you make your own dough too.
We make
That's
our own
great.
dough. Yep. Pretty much every day that we have events.
Okay.
And I have 2 trucks on the island. One that is in Long Beach from May to September, and the other truck does events. We are going to be opening up at Jones Beach, a concession.
Nice.
We just got awarded a contract for
Good.
Jones Beach that will open up for the summer season next season. And that's basically what we do. We make
Okay.
everything to order. Everything's fresh made on the truck.
Excellent.
The pies take about
Yeah,
2 minutes.
How long does it take to get a pie?
I was
in an
going to
hour?
say, he's answering all my questions. I was
Yeah,
gonna have
from
for
the
you.
time you order your pie to the time you get it, it's about 2.5 minutes.
Special ovens you use in your truck?
900-degree ovens.
900-degree oven.
Right.
Okay.
We could
Hot
actually
in that
produce. Yeah, very hot. We can produce about 100 pies an hour.
Wow.
That's what we produce.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So
And it's
it's
good.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
And everybody says the pizza's the greatest. Where have you been? And we get called to come to all events. And we did start a food truck rodeo in Rockville Center
Okay.
that we do the first Friday.
Yes.
I think it's
about. It's a,
the first Friday of
We try
every
to do
month.
the first
We try
Friday
to
of
do the
every
first
month.
Friday of
Okay.
every month. and hopefully for the spring we're going to be doing twice a month, and that's in
Oh,
Rockville
okay, good.
Center at the Village Green.
Right. Now, I mean, 900. That 900 degrees is hot.
900
I
degrees is
worked
hot.
when I first started out.
Look at my arm.
Oh yeah,
The
believe you don't have to
burns-
tell me.
the
I
burns-
totally understand.
Show off.
Yeah, right. We all have our scars.
Our scars.
But that's a good one.
Our
Though.
wounds.
That's
Yeah,
it.
right.
I mean, when I first started, I worked in a yacht club, right? And they had an oven there that we would blast like after we do like a fillet or something, and you put
Right.
it in and blast it. It was like 600 degrees, and I thought that was hot.
Right.
So I could just imagine what 900
Yeah,
degrees
it's
can do
hot.
to you. I mean, you open it up and your eyebrows literally
right.
like
Got in
burn
the-
off.
Right.
You know?
In the summertime,
see
we
your eyebrows.
Look how tan he is. He's
Yeah,
from the
right.
oven. It's not
Yeah,
pizza
that's
outside.
right. He's got a good tan. Now we know why.
It's a pizza oven.
Right.
I
He's
gotta get one of
basically
those.
he's basted, not like
Yeah.
Basting.
Like
That's how I get my
Butterball.
tan.
Okay,
Yeah.
now your dough. I'm not going to ask you too many questions on because it's always kind of private. I know that, right? But have you ever heard of putting like some eggs in the dough? That's normal, not normally
we
normal
don't
practice.
We use. I'm not gonna. It's not a secret. We use a 00 Caputo flour
okay,
that's
nice. Yeah.
take the heat. You know,
Right.
that high intensity of heat without burning. And,
That's true. You have to take
you
that
want-
into consideration,
right? And
right?
you want some char. That's what our pizza is. You know, people are like, oh, it's burnt, but it's never burnt. Really,
No.
it's charred. That's what a Neapolitan pizza is supposed to be.
Charred, like
Little char.
Sure,
on it,
like
yes.
in Brooklyn, they have some pizzas that have the coal ovens and stuff.
Right,
like
the
that,
coal
you
ovens,
know?
right. Ours is a brick oven.
Right.
It's a brick oven, and it's incredible how quick.
Is that a gas operated or is it electric? I mean, how
Okay,
does it
well,
work in the
so
truck?
our truck, we're all green. We're
Okay.
natural gas.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Our oven, our generator is natural gas, and to drive the truck is natural gas.
Okay.
So.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
engine?
the engine too. So the only place we get gas is at PSEG
Right.
in Hewitt.
Really?
There's one in Hicksville. There's one in Lake Ronkonkoma on the island here.
Okay.
Okay. So our oven, when in Long Beach, we're plugged in.
Okay, that's good.
So it's all electric
Right.
in the summertime. When we're on the road, it's all natural gas.
All natural gas.
All
Interesting.
natural gas.
Yeah. The reason why I asked for eggs was because I used to have a pizzeria,
Right.
and we used to put like 3 eggs in this big vat, and used to make it nice, more of elastic type of,
Right.
easier to work with. But I never thought about the fact that you use a 900-degree oven that you have to compensate.
Yep.
Do it different
The
ways.
different flours. There's
Right.
a lot of different flours.
Right. That you have to do.
And the 00 Caputo is what we use, and it's the best
Uh-huh.
for what we do.
Right. Now, I know you said you had Italian deli, but prior to, to have you ever had any pizza making experience or anything like that?
I never had pizza making experience. I've learned this all in the last 3 years.
Okay.
And I got a great team behind me.
They look great. I mean,
You know.
you got that nice rustic look going on
Yeah.
there and everything like that.
We
which
do
is
about
perfect.
10 different type of pies.
Okay.
We do margarita, which is the number one
Right.
pie.
Everybody likes the margarita.
We do a pepperoni, a sausage, a meatball.
Right,
we
the
do
basic.
buffalo chicken, all the basic.
Right.
We do a dessert pie, Nutella.
Oh,
which
okay.
is
That's big,
Nutella
right?
with bananas and raspberries.
Okay.
You made
Sometimes
that breakfast
strawberries.
pie one
Oh,
time.
we
too,
do-
that
we
you
do.
put
Oh,
an
the
egg
breakfast
on
with
it.
the
We
egg.
do a
Yeah, right. I've
special
done that.
pie for
Like,
breakfast.
Mark,
We
I'm
do
hungry.
breakfast
Yeah.
pies with eggs and bacon
Yeah,
and sausage.
I've done that.
Yeah.
It's excellent. I even
good.
did like breakfast calzones and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, they're
you know.
great.
It's great. Everybody
Yep.
loves that.
Those are good
Everyone
foil
loves that.
for pretty much anything you can
Yeah,
put
Right.
on there.
We
Now,
can
Pete-
do everything and anything.
How about you? Why don't you go over a little bit of your menu? Well, are you done with your menu? You have
Yeah, I
heroes
mean,
here
we
too
do a
and
chicken
everything,
parm
right?
hero. We do a meatball parm. We do sauce and pepper hero. We do a prosciutto balsamic sandwich
Okay.
that we make out of the pizza dough.
Okay.
That is excellent. With prosciutto,
Okay.
arugula, grated parm cheese, balsamic, and
Okay.
it is excellent.
I don't want to interrupt, but we have a phone call. Let's see
Okay.
what's going on.
A caller.
Welcome to Let's Eat LI. Who's this?
Hello, Felix. What's up, buddy?
Our phones aren't really working that well, so anybody hear the phone?
No, I heard it ring.
What?
Ryan hears it.
Okay, who is it?
Dennis.
Dennis.
Dennis. Hold on, Dennis. Hold on.
I'm trying to find you.
Yeah, we're trying to hook you up. Dennis.
What's up, buddy? How you been, Felix?
Dennis.
Hey, let's play
What's
with
going on,
it.
Felix?
Oh, Dennis, I'm sorry. Dennis.
So, yeah, bro,
Yeah,
I
you know
hear
what?
you.
Our phones aren't working that well, folks, so I apologize. I know on the morning show they had a problem with it. So, Dennis, I don't mean to hang up on you, but
Well, Ryan can hear him. Does he have a question or anything?
Ryan, you hear what Dennis is saying? Yeah. What?
Hi, Brian. What's up, Brian?
Oh, okay.
Hi, Dennis.
All right, Dennis. Well, we're going to congratulate Dennis because he just got married this past weekend.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
congratulations.
Right, and he got
Thank
married
you,
here
guys.
in this studio.
Really?
Believe it or not, you could actually see it on YouTube.
Oh, awesome.
Wow,
Okay.
That's great.
And Dennis and his spouse Dorian
Roseby
got married
husband.
here. So we had the Dennis and Dorian wedding, which was really
Very
nice.
cool.
And I hooked him up with a nice sugar pie and everything like that. So Dennis, we congratulate you on your wedding. Let's all give him
Thank you,
an
Felix.
applaud. And we'll have you on. I told you, Dennis, we'll have you on like in January or so. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I
just
gotta
let me know
hang
what
up,
day,
but our
Felix.
phones aren't working well. So
Just let me know what day,
Bye,
buddy.
Dennis.
bye, Dennis.
Go back to your wife.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. All right. So that's what I got now. Okay.
So
All right. So
you
yeah,
talk about your
unfortunately our
menu.
phones aren't gonna work. So go ahead. You were in the middle of your menu.
I said about the prosciutto sandwich.
Right.
And we do garlic knots that are excellent. We pretty much would do anything that we can do that you
Right.
request. I mean, there are people who, when we do private events, they want a tray of penne alla vodka, or if they want chicken parm, a tray, mafalda pasta with broccoli rabe, we'll do whatever we need
Now
to
something like that. Do you cook that on the truck, or is that something you make on
Well,
another
we make
location?
that. We pretty much the pasta we'll make at Mother Kelly's,
Right.
And then we'll bring it on the truck. But
That
like
makes sense.
our chicken cutlets we make at Mother Kelly's, or meatballs. But pretty much sauce and peppers we cook in the oven.
Right.
There are a few things we do cook in the oven, but
Right.
we'll pretty much do everything and anything.
Okay. Great.
Yep.
Smells great. Everything smells good here, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Pete,
All right. So,
before you do, anything you want to add? Talk about your menu a little bit.
Okay.
I know you had to add some new things. But go
yeah.
ahead. But
Some of the
go ahead.
couple
Do-
of things
do
we
it.
brought. I brought today.
Okay.
This guy over here. That's the El Cubano. It's my interpretation of a Cuban sandwich.
Oh, nice.
I make the pickles from scratch. I make the
Really?
pernil, which a lot of people don't know what pernil is.
Right. I know what it is, but go ahead.
You're,
Tell
yeah,
people.
you're,
right.
you're a foodie guy. You're
I
a
make it all
chefy
the
guy,
time.
so,
Go
yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
It's basically pulled pork, but it's not the barbecue sweet version. It's got more garlic and
Right.
oregano, things like that. So that's the pork in the sandwich with the German Swiss,
Right.
with the Dijon mustard. That's like one of our top sellers.
Nice
People
choice.
love
Dijon
that.
mustard with that. Yep.
Over here, we have disco tots. So anybody who's ever been to a diner
Disco tots.
after the bar at 2 a.m. and had disco fries,
Right.
this is the disco tots.
Disco
It's
tots,
brown gravy.
okay.
And actually, the cheese sauce I make, that's in-house as well.
Okay.
And we actually, because we're set up outside of Barrier Brewery in Oceanside,
Okay.
we use their beer to make the beer cheese.
Nice. Very
So
good.
We do a tots and beer cheese also, but it also works well with the
I love beer.
the disco tots and
That's a
fries.
great kind. I used to make a soup like that with
beer,
beer
cheese,
cheese.
beer cheese
Excellent.
soup. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
We also this guy here is a buffalo chicken quesadilla. It's people see.
Why not?
You know, it's around.
Great
But-
combo. Why
yeah.
not?
But what's special about my spin on it is the house-made mango salsa.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
So
Okay.
a little sweet, little heat. People like
I like that sweet and heat. I like that.
We
Good.
also at the brewery we do a charcuterie box with imported meats and cheeses.
Oh, nice.
We do like the jumbo pretzel with the beer cheese to
Okay.
dip into, things like that. If you want a little snack.
Right. Right.
Our number probably I don't know between the Cuban and the other sandwich that I didn't bring today was the grilled mac and cheese.
Okay.
We make I make my 5 cheese mac and cheese.
Nice.
And people say, "What's a grilled mac and cheese?" Well, do you like grilled cheese? Yeah. Do you like mac and cheese? Yeah.
Perfect.
It's the
There
best
you
of
go.
both worlds.
Why
It's
not?
it's a grilled cheese sandwich stuffed with mac and cheese. Kids come to the truck. I just want mac and cheese. I said, "Do you like grilled cheese?" Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I want you to try the sandwich. Oh, but I want mac and cheese. Try the sandwich. If
Right.
you don't like it, I'll give you just mac and cheese.
There you
Give the
go.
kid, they bite into
True
it.
salesman.
This is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
This is good. And the
Yeah.
brother wants some. No, it's mine. So
I tell you, I had a burger mac and cheese once.
I've seen that. I'm
think,
thinking about it because I do sliders as well.
What's the name of that place? It's a famous place. Cheesecake Factory had it.
Oh, did they?
It was okay.
Yeah.
You know,
I saw
but
Ruby Tuesdays, I think. I saw an ad for that. They're doing now.
But I think I would like the grilled cheese mac and cheese
The grill,
better.
yeah, it's
You know what I mean? That's what I think.
That's a lot. I think on a burger might be a little heavy.
Yeah, it was. You know, and I think what you make would probably be a lot better than that. You know.
Yeah, we do a country style.
We're gonna have to try it
white
sometime.
bread. It's
Oh, you do a
oversized.
country style white bread.
Yeah,
Nice. That's good that you take your time. You know, both of you guys take your time to go into quality product.
Right.
You know,
it all starts with the
It
ingredients.
doesn't
ingredients.
pay to come into like you know the I don't want to say cheap product, but the economical product. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right. Well, the thing is, if you have an item like the Cuban sandwich, you got 5 main ingredients on there.
Right,
You could have 4 stellar ingredients
right,
and 1.
right.
Everybody's gonna feel the 1 and not the 4 stellar. So you
Right.
gotta go all in. If you're gonna do it right.
Right. And you know what? Also, a lot of things have changed now with food. You have more people that are into food and everything like that, obviously.
Yep.
Well, you guys are examples of it from the way you cook and make your product. And, you know, like years ago, people didn't know Mexican food up here in Long Island. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell,
That's
Taco Bell, or
that's as far as it went.
El
Sorry.
Torito they used to have.
Well,
or
you had
something like
El
that.
Mariachi in Rockville Center.
Yes,
I
that's
love
very
that
good. That
place.
was
Since
very good.
1980.
They
Yes,
closed.
I
think they
Yeah,
closed.
I've
Close.
been there actually in
I
1980.
Yeah.
I was there. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, but in
I
Rockville
love
Center,
that place.
now
There were a
there's
couple
like
places.
5 Mexican restaurants.
Right.
In Rockville Center now.
Yeah, there's all over
Yeah.
Long Island. There's so many different
Right.
ones, you know.
And it's upscale. It's
Right.
good stuff.
So the point I was getting at, you take a lot into doing a Cuban sandwich. You know, years ago, people who do Cuban sandwiches up here may not have really
No.
put their heart into
All
it
right. Okay.
because nobody really knew about a Cuban sandwich. You know.
Right.
Now there's people out there that know what a Cuban sandwich is.
We know
You know
a
what I
good one
mean?
is. Right. Right.
And you know that's why you got to be on the top of your game when you do it.
Sure.
You
It's
know,
funny you're educating people. You might be stretching and taking them someplace they never went before. So
and pizza's another example
yeah,
of that,
absolutely.
right? Round or square. You know what I mean? When I was a
Right,
kid.
right. Yeah, sure.
Pepperoni, whatever. You know what I mean? Now you got the margarita. You know, you got the grandma. You got, you know, even the white pizza.
The Bianca.
Yeah,
That's
right.
white pizza.
I mean, they had white pizza back then, but it wasn't that popular. You know.
But-
Now you got like the
Grilled chicken pesto.
big ziti pizza. You know what I
Mac
mean?
and cheese pizza.
Mac and cheese, the
Zeppeli
buffalo
pizza,
chicken pizza.
right,
You know.
right.
And that's the way people want to go. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody
They want
wants
the
more.
exotic. Yep, they want more.
You want to have more satisfaction. You want to, you know, and you guys are good examples of that. I just want to say that
Thank
right
you.
now.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you
funny.
very
You
much.
said when you said round or square with the pizza, how it used to be. You went round or square. It's like, okay, you want me to cut it into 6 slices? Or
Right.
6
yeah,
or 8
right,
or
right,
4.
right.
Right. Cut it into 6 slices. I don't think I could eat 8.
Before we start this tasting, I have a couple of things here. All right, Taz, the resident artist. She is also, or Taz, the resident artist, is also a person that is no stranger to Gov's Radio.
Hi, Taz.
Right. And she does a lot of the caricatures,
Oh, cool.
you know, for some of the people on the radio station.
So she is the resident artist.
So she is a resident artist, and she does lovely work. And I just wanted to give a shout out to her. Okay, and I think that's it. That's what we have. Any comments so far? Let's see. Called late into the hour. I guess they're talking about the phones too, like this morning,
Right.
and then last night too. They were having some problems.
If they're watching, maybe they could type in a comment or a question or a shout out in there.
What's that?
If they're online now, they can do that instead of using.
Yeah, well, they do message me, so that's fine. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Which brings me to a point. If anyone out there is, you know, watching the show or later on today on a rebroadcast, you know, where it has the comments section, then you have like little emojis. You have a thumbs up, a heart. We urge everybody to keep tapping on that.
Live long and prosper.
Right.
That's my sign.
I
Live long
know.
and prosper. I'm a Trekkie. I
love
can't,
that.
you know.
Love that.
So we urge everybody to do that, okay? To let us know you're out there. We gotta want to see if you're out there, and I want to communicate with more of my audience. You know, so comment if you do it a rebroadcast, and not watching us live. Put a comment in there. I promise I will look at it and I will answer you. And who knows? You might even get a shout out from me, on the air. And you get to hear your name and everything like that. And I'll get into that more at the end of the show. But let's eat, okay?
Where do you want to start?
Like the show says, let's eat, Li. So let's eat.
Where do you want to start?
Whatever you guys want to do. I got some plates here. I got what else do I got? In that bag, there's some knives.
I don't
You
know
gotta
if it's
cut
hot. I don't know
anything.
if it's hot
Yeah,
anymore.
it was hot.
It
Hey,
was
you know
hot.
what? Don't worry about it. Oh, I
It
got more
was hot.
forks. Okay.
So
We got
we'll
more
let you.
forks.
We'll give you a Bianca
Okay.
pepperoni.
I'm grabbing a pepperoni.
All right. Sounds good.
What do you want? You want a margarita?
Sure.
What about a margarita pizza?
Give me a slice of margarita. Give me a slice of margarita.
Okay, let's go now. Nice. I like the way the crust is. I enjoy a nice little char on my pizza.
Yeah. Definitely.
So this is good.
And there are some people who don't know the product and who say, "Oh, my kid doesn't like burnt pizza." I said, "Well, it's not burnt.
Right. It's not burnt.
It's not burnt."
First of all, your dough is excellent. Okay, and then with the char, it even helps the palate even more.
Right.
So this is very
I
good.
like cold pizza. I'm sorry, I do. I know this is really
It's
good
not
when
cold,
it's hot.
buddy.
Very good. Excellent. You guys got water, right? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I mean,
We got
mine,
that.
mine is nice and hot.
I know our engineer usually waits till the end of the show, but do you want anything, Ryan?
Ryan wants to eat.
I'll eat after the show.
Ryan knows how to eat.
Yeah, he does. This is his favorite, probably. Okay, so I'm gonna try the pepperoni,
What else? You want to give him some?
and then you can get
quesadilla?
on to the next phase.
Plate.
You need more plates?
I just want to pass you some stuff to try.
We can use the same plate too. It's all right. I have a knife
Oh,
in
here.
here.
I'll do something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, family style.
Yeah. This is like medieval trucks today. There's a knife in case any of you guys need to
Oh,
cut
yeah.
anything.
I can cut up some of your heroes, make smaller portions out of it. Does that work?
Well, whatever you want to do, sure.
What's your food?
Okay.
Or do you want me to just cut the cheese?
There you go.
Get it?
That's a good show.
Never
That's a
mind.
good one. All right. Now, which one is this? I'm eating again? The buffalo.
That is a
one.
buffalo chicken quesadilla with the mango salsa.
Nice.
Did you try them? Did you get some salsa?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I want to. Now,
I used a Monterey Jack and a cheddar.
right.
Sharp
Okay,
cheddar.
after that. Okay.
A little jalapeno.
I saw that.
A little pickled jalapeno,
Yeah.
not fresh. Because fresh is...
It
I
doesn't
don't want to
bother.
blow anybody's head off.
Right.
You know? You want to be able to taste everything else.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Thank you.
Napkins.
Yeah.
All right.
It is good. Excellent.
A little kick, but it's all right.
Not too much. Unless you got the piece with a lot of jalapenos on it.
I don't know. Could be.
I should have warned you.
Now,
What's up on deck? You want to try the... What is that? A chicken or a meatball?
Chicken.
Chicken. All right.
All right.
Cut that up into little pieces.
Give me one. 1 minute. I got a.
Yep. Take your time.
Yeah.
I'll be cutting.
Wow, this is really good.
Is the jalapeno kicking your butt?
Oh yeah, that's
Sorry.
good though. I like it. Mmm. Okay. All right, now you guys work a lot together.
Yeah.
What's your favorite that he does, and what's your favorite that Mark does?
My favorite that Pete does, he hasn't mentioned, he does a mac and cheese with bacon spring roll that is excellent.
Really? All right.
There
And he
you go.
always says he can't keep up with it. He doesn't keep it on the menu because it takes an extra few minutes to cook in a fryer, and it ties it up.
And they're made to, you know, they're made
And he
to
makes
order.
them to
You
order.
can't make
But
them...
that product he does, that is excellent.
Okay.
It's a
Good.
mac and cheese bacon spring roll.
Nice.
I roll.
Egg roll.
Spring rolls are actually...
I knew what you meant. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking summer rolls. They're uncooked.
I think the spring roll is smaller.
Yeah.
Right? It rolled
Yeah.
a little
Right.
tighter.
Yeah, these are they're like that.
Right.
We
Right.
also do a Philly cheesesteak egg roll.
So you kind of wrap them ahead of time, and then you just
Well,
take
you
them
really
out.
can't because the dough gets funny,
Mhm.
and when you fry them up, it's not the same experience.
Right.
And it's like I tell my staff, if you're not proud of it, don't put it out the window.
Absolutely, I was taught that way too. Yep.
No matter what it is, if you aren't 100% proud of that,
You don't want to eat it.
right?
They don't want to eat it.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
and what do you like that Mark?
I like the margarita pizza. Now, and he's got some spicy salami or meat. What is that?
Oh, supersada.
Super.
Nice.
It takes, and that's what's nice. It's not one of his standard menu items.
Right.
Give me a margarita with supersada from this one,
Nice,
And
yeah.
they make it up in 90 seconds, and it's delicious.
Great.
A lot quicker than my egg rolls. So yeah, that's
The egg rolls take a little more time then, right?
Well, they take time to roll. They take time to cook, and
Oh, right.
you really want that crispy crunch on it.
Right.
And that's why you have to cook them to order. If they sit around,
They get soggy.
Right.
nobody's happy. No, it's a sad and soggy.
I hate that when I
roll.
get Chinese food.
Right.
sometimes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You want that. You want it to almost shatter when you bite into it. Almost. You want it to stay together.
You want a
But-
crunch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice and crisp.
That's why you get it for the crunch. Okay.
All right. Here is Mark's chicken parm.
Okay.
I cut off a little piece for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Ryan, you're gonna be eating good, pal.
Yeah. Okay, so this is it.
Now, is this the same sauce you use on the pizza?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see. We got a little something different here. And what do you?
It's fresh mozzarella.
I was gonna say that's something different.
Uh-huh.
Very good. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, because I can tell because it's so white,
Right.
and then it's very similar to the white pizza, obviously.
Right.
Good.
Well, that's all we use is fresh mozzarella on the truck.
Perfect.
Do you have any cheese on that sausage thing, or is that cheeseless?
No cheese.
No cheese? All right, I still like you. Even though we're avoiding the cheese.
You can put cheese on it.
I like
Put
it
cheese on anything.
better with the fresh mozzarella. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
Now, you're a chefy.
Somewhat.
Did you ever make your own fresh mozzarella?
Yes, I have.
You still have your fingerprints?
Yeah, I have a bowl of ice
Yeah, so
Ice
did
water?
I. Ice water. Dip, right.
and then the bowl with the temperature is about 170. It's a
Right.
poaching temperature. You stick your hands in there. You go into the curd, and then you
Even
mix
with
it
double
yourself.
gloves, you can't
Right.
stay in there so long.
Yeah,
I
you know,
did see
but
online
they do
she's
have a-
making gloves. She's
They
making
probably
gloves.
do
you
have
wear.
it. Yeah,
The paddle.
they used to use the paddle. A
Paddle.
lot. Yeah, right,
Years ago. That's
Right.
how, we used to do it.
right. I prefer that over the hand, but I was trained by French chefs, and they
get it.
like to inflict pain on you. When you
Yeah, it was never possible.
That, and you have to stick your do the ice thing again while you're making a sugar, like
Oh, yeah?
stretching sugar out and all that stuff.
Oh, I never pulled sugar. No.
So in order to test that the sugar is ready, and it's not a
That's
170, it's like 300
Yeah,
something.
it's like lava.
You put your hands in the ice, you go in real quick, you grab a little bit of it's like a gooiness,
Right.
Yeah.
and then you roll
taffy,
it, and it's
right.
done. Like there's got to be an easier way to do that. But that's how they wanted us to do it,
Oh, we can take these off with the phones on.
Also, your breading on the chicken is very good too, as well.
Thank you. Yeah, those are made fresh daily.
Uh-huh.
Chicken cutlets. So when we sell out on the truck, if we sell out, 25 chicken palm heroes,
Yep.
we're done.
You're done.
We're done.
Now, I know you guys need help. Approximately, like, how many employees do you have and you for one truck?
He's got the 2 trucks.
Right.
So he's got 2 locations.
Right.
Right.
I've just got the one. I have. It depends on the event. We can get 4 of us on a truck, really tight, at the same time if needed. But I've actually gone outside and set up a little table to take the orders and the money, and have the Bluetooth printer just spitting out tickets in the kitchen,
Uh-huh.
so that there's more room in the kitchen to do the work, as opposed to somebody there taking the orders. So with the part-time people, friends help out. It varies, but the maximum we can carry is 4 people at
Okay.
a time.
Yeah, got to move around in there and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's got more room.
Yeah.
He's got
I
bigger.
got a lot of room, but it's 3 people on the truck, pretty much at all times. We have the pizza maker. We have a guy we call on the stick, which is the oven, and then
stick.
the girl who's
That's the guy with the
taking,
paddle that does
We
the.
used to call them
Okay.
oven guy, the oven man.
The oven guy?
Yeah.
He's called, right?
and the girl who takes the orders at the window.
Right.
So there's 3
That's
of
all
us.
you need.
That's all we need. 3.
Yeah.
In a slow way, if it's an event that's not going to be busy, some slower, we go with 2.
Now in the oven, I know it's 900 degrees. How many can you fit in there? 2, 3?
We have 2 ovens, can fit 4 in at a time.
Oh,
Wow.
great! So you could bang out 8.
8.
Yeah, that's great.
8 every
That's
2
why
to
you
3
could-
minutes.
That's why you could do 100.
Yeah.
Right, in an hour.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
And people genuinely, the guys who work with me, it's different for them.
Right.
I have one guy, Sean. He's great. He's a school teacher. So in the summer, he's got availability.
Right.
And weekends, stuff like that.
Right.
And this is a kind of a weekend business. You
Right.
get in the food truck or any food industry, I think you lose your weekends.
Right. Of course.
Monday is your new Saturday.
Right.
Right.
So they because we go to different things. We're not a bricks and mortar. We were at the groundbreak. Both of us were at the groundbreaking ceremony at Belmont for the Islanders Stadium.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
It was
Nice.
3,000 people,
Wow.
Yeah.
and
It
we
was a
had, I
beautiful
think,
day.
6 trucks.
Right.
And
6
Mark
trucks.
pulled it all together. And but my guys are like, "Oh, this is so cool!" They gave us all Islander shirts
Right,
and
right.
hats and all this other good stuff. And then we do stuff all over the island. It's just like whenever you go out like that, it's different.
That's what's great about the business.
Uh-huh.
Every
Yeah.
event is different. You're not sure what's tomorrow's event is going to be. The people are always great.
Yeah,
You come
that's
across
one
the
thing.
great and the
Right.
nicest people.
I've not
Really?
come across one
No, not at all.
bleep bleep hole.
Well, I'm glad you said because we've been in Facebook jail. So there you go.
Right, so we can't say that. It's a family show.
Well, we try. Anyway. All right. Well, let's go, guys. We're gonna have to taste the Cuban, of course, right?
Oh, will we cut it up?
Yeah.
Cut up the Cuban.
And then we'll taste a couple more things, and then
Sure.
and I'll have to try and digest.
Yeah, right. And then take a nap.
Wow, this is great.
You should have brought a sharp knife.
I should have brought. Now, where's your pizza roller? Do you want
We
you want a
left it.
bite or you
No,
want
we
a
left it.
bunch? You want just a bite?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. You think there you go.
Just a bite.
Take what you want.
I like your bread.
That is a sourdough.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Not the traditional San Francisco sourdough.
Right.
We get this. Actually, I went through 12 different breads before I picked this one.
Right.
For different reasons. This one to me is just a nice, toothsome, crisps up really nice on the grill. And we use real butter. When we
Right.
grill all our grilled cheese, it's real butter. Very expensive, but you taste it.
Right. No.
You know.
Great.
Um,
And the pernil, obviously, you cook it for a long, long hour, right?
Pernil takes me 3 days.
Really?
Yeah, I get it from the butcher. You cut back the skin. You poke
Right.
it. You stuff the garlic in
Right.
there. You do the marinade. Wrap it up for 2 days. And the third day, I cook it off for 6.5 hours at 275.
Wow.
In about an inch of beer, barrier beer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I got it from the recipe. Originated, and I modified a little bit
Uh-huh.
from my friend's abuela, his grandmother, his Puerto Rican grandmother.
Right.
Always made it. He brought it to my house one time. I was eating. I'm like, what is this?
Right.
He goes, oh, that's pernil. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh man, I have to have this.
Right.
So that was the birth of. And I
Well-
know typically in a Cuban, you get the roasted pork
Right.
with
Yeah.
slice.
Yes,
Right.
sliced.
This I think is just
No, it's much
again,
better
it's
like
my
this.
spin.
No, it's better like this. Now, you make your own pickles, you said, right?
Yep.
Which is fantastic. Because I'm not a
Another labor
pickle
of love.
person. Excuse me. I'm not a pickle person. But your homemade pickles in this are delicious.
Thank you.
Not only that, a little bit, a little crunch to it,
Yes.
too, which I like.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Not bad. Really good. Yeah. So how long is that a message from
That's
God
from
or something like that?
that was from the governor of Puerto Rico. So
Oh.
stop using our pernil recipe
Oh, there you go.
without paying royalties. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
I thought I had it off.
But
I'm yelling at Mark to turn his off, and mine rings.
I was going to ask you, like your pickles. Obviously, how long of a process is that to make?
They take to cure. The longer the better. Minimum 6 days in the fridge.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I use the typical pickling spices with the turmeric and the.
Oh, you use turmeric too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And the onions I use, I pick the.
Vidalia?
Thank you.
Sweeter. That's
Yeah.
what I figured. Yeah, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the recipe called for it's like it's a bread and butter Swedish. It's not a hard dill.
Right.
I like a little bit of sweetness. The original recipe when I first made them, I was like, oh, it's way too sweet. So I reduced the amount of sugar by half, threw in the Vidalias. Okay, that's at a
Good,
level
right?
I like now.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of these recipes. It's trial and error. What works?
Of course,
let me
yeah.
try this.
Sure.
Oh my God, that's horrible. And then you say, oh, this is good. So that's fun too. The researching, the trial and erroring, the developing of recipes. That's what we do in our downtime.
Right.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
You
Test
try
kitchen.
exactly. And there's no shortage of volunteers to taste the food.
No,
is there?
everybody.
No, never,
always
I
never.
never had a problem
Absolutely.
with anybody.
Never.
Hey, you want to come over? I'm trying to. Oh yeah. You don't even get the sentence out of your mouth, and people are like, "I'll be there."
Wow.
What can I bring?
Oh, delicious though. I just want to take a look at this and see if we got anybody else there.
Okay, so
A lot of stuff going on out here.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, pick something else out. We're gonna.
Let's see.
I'm watching myself eat actually on the screen right now. So.
There are worse things.
Let
Yeah.
them try the tots.
The tots are real cold now, but you'll get the flavor out of them. And the crunch,
Wow. Oh God. All
zero
right, I got-
calories.
I
It's
got a
like
fork.
magic.
It's like magic.
Well, you have these special tot forks
Oh, I like that.
just for tots. But that's a little good. You might
Tot
need a bigger
fork.
fork for that.
Well, I'm gonna do a couple of these here. There you go.
There you go.
All right. Wow.
I just want to taste.
All right. So what am I
Come
looking
on.
at here? You got like the gravy, the
Brown
cheese,
gravy and the cheese, the beer cheese.
the disco tot.
Disco tot. Disco here, disco there.
Right. Nice.
That beer cheese is great.
Yeah, this
Oh, you
is
got
actually a smoked.
The beer cheese in here too, right?
Yeah, the beer I used in this batch of beer cheese, because I'll try different beers with the beer cheese.
Uh huh.
This is a smoked, they call it a smoked ale. It's not a pale ale or an IPA, but it's got this smoky thing
Right.
that they make a barrier.
Nice.
They have like 20 different beers, all the time. So I typically try to stick with the Pilsners.
Yeah.
When you cook with something that's too hoppy, you can get bitter.
Right. Right. Right.
So I try to keep it tame.
Okay.
Those.
Very good.
I'm full. I want ice
I'm
cream.
getting there.
I want ice cream. Do you get an ice cream guy coming on?
You know what? I wanted Frozen Sin to come on. I can't get
Yes.
them on.
Oh.
They're always busy all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I'll talk to
Maybe
them. I
in
know them.
January or something we
Yeah.
can get them.
Yeah,
But
I'll call the
you
girls.
know,
They're
I
wonderful.
know they're busy, so I leave them alone and stuff like that.
They're slowing down now because colder.
Right.
But she tells me she's busy all
She's
year.
busy all the time.
All the time.
Their stuff looks delicious, I have to say.
It is.
How many trucks do they have?
They just have the one,
The
and I
one,
think they have
that's
a push
it, yeah.
cart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she made. What did she make? I gave her a bag of Thai iced tea.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
tea, the reddish tea. And because I had that with when you get Thai iced tea, and they put the half and half, and I'm like, boy, this would make a really good ice cream. And so I gave her a bag. I said, let me know when you start developing that recipe. 'Cause
Right,
she
right,
went to
right.
culinary school and everything.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That would be a good ice cream.
Yeah.
The cookies are great. Their little donuts are great.
Yeah, they do the donut thing now, too, right?
Yep.
That's always popular.
Yep. And they do some quiches once in a while. They're at the
Oh, yeah?
farmers market in Rockville Center
That's
all
what
the
you
time.
keep telling me. Yeah.
On Sundays.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have a little piece of the hero, and I think that's
Which
going
one?
to
The
be it.
meatball?
Meatball.
Meatball
You know,
or
let's do
sausage?
sausage and pepper. Why not? That's the Sicilian
go.
in me.
No,
I go for the sausage all the time. So.
Give them the whole thing.
Give me the whole thing? Okay, great. That's perfect. Sausage looks very nice.
You know what? I'm eating
actually.
this.
That looks good.
Yeah.
I'm eating this
It's got
margarita
some
mark.
grated cheese on it.
You gonna
Oh,
sub
grated
it?
cheese. Okay, that's good. I got to take a little bit of the peppers off, though.
You want to salt this out?
Not all. Well, that's good. You don't. I like the way you slice the sausage on here too.
Yeah.
It's good. You know, some people now when you want a sausage and pepper here, they cut it so thin and they
Oh, like
it's
coins?
right. But this is pretty good. It's substantial. And I'm sure with your bread you try to pick out
Fresh.
the best. Right.
Semolina.
Right. Perfect.
Yeah, that's the tough part. managing inventory with bread,
Right.
it's worse than produce
Yeah.
because day old is day old. You know it's day old when you get it. So trying to balance having enough product on board to sell
Hard. Very hard.
and not throwing half of it out, or
In
not
the
having
be-
enough and not making it.
In the beginning, when you like with the heroes and the bread, you could pile up bags and bags of bread. You know what I mean?
We actually donated a bunch of. We did a huge gig, and everybody went. I forget. They went one way, and I had way too much bread that I ordered for the catering. It was a catering gig. I mean, the client paid for it anyway, but I must have had 30 huge loaves of bread left over. They called Island Harvest.
Yep.
I tried a couple of soup kitchens. They said no, we don't
I
have
know,
room for
right?
bread. We don't want bread. I called Island Harvest. We'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming over.
Listen, you always can make breadcrumbs.
Right. I mean,
The
you could
law.
If you have a
bread.
restaurant, I'm saying if you
Yeah,
have a
right,
restaurant,
right.
You could make croutons.
Yeah,
you
I
could
mean-
do breadcrumbs, whatever you
right,
want.
whatever you want. But in ours, we really don't have a need for it.
Right.
So we get fresh pretty much every day
Yeah,
Right.
in
yeah.
the season.
I just remember sometimes bread could accumulate and accumulate. You know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And you don't really want to freeze it
No.
and use it again.
No.
You know, because it's
not
reflective.
the same,
You know what I
right.
mean? So you really don't want to
It
do
goes
that.
back to if you're not proud of it, don't put it out the window.
Right, exactly. You know, you don't want to do that. But yeah, I mean, you got to really be careful. You know,
Now,
especially bread.
what's your favorite type of food?
Me, honestly,
Yeah.
well, I enjoy a really good, really good cheeseburger. I
Yeah?
enjoy
Great
it.
You're a burger man?
Sauteed onions
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and,
Oh, wow.
and cheese.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
I like that. A nice thick burger. I always did.
A burger like as big as your head?
Well,
Yeah, because sometimes
half
have
the
you
size
seen
of my
them?
head.
Have you seen them?
Like an
where
8 ounce-
They
8
put
ounce
like so
burger?
much stuff
Yeah.
on there.
And,
that it's
you
like,
know, I just
how
want
do
it
you bite
simple,
into
though.
that? How do you bite it?
I don't
you
know. I don't want the donut burger. I just
Right.
want like a nice brioche
A
roll,
real-
maybe.
right,
You know,
right.
Right.
and the nice thick burger with the cheddar and the sautéed onions.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So the sliders.
That's one of my favorite. That's probably the favorite that I like. But you know, then I like I like duck. You know, I make duck sometimes. And
See,
you know,
okay, maybe you can answer a question
pot
for me
de
about
fou. I
duck.
don't know if you ever heard of that, but go ahead.
Why is it okay to eat duck rare, but not chicken?
You know, that's a very interesting question because and to me, by you saying that shows that you are a very culinary.
But I just
Educated
see
person.
it,
Right.
and I'm
Okay.
like, I see it, and I'm
Right.
like, well, I wouldn't eat that.
When I was taking the health course, you know, they talk about chicken with the salmonella.
Right,
Sure.
right.
So I proposed a question. I raised my hand up like this, and I said to the health inspector, whoever was giving the class, I said, "Let me ask you a question. How come chicken you can get salmonella? What about duck? like
Well,
that?
or goose or any other
Any
fowl.
of those game?
Right.
You know,
Or
apparently
turkey, I
it's
think is
not that bad.
Turkey is bad. You have to cook turkey too.
Yeah, you have to cook turkey too.
But why
but
not duck?
I don't
I've
know.
seen duck.
Duck
where it
or-
looks
or
raw in the middle.
pheasant, whatever.
Right.
A wild game
Yeah. Okay.
bird. Let's put it that way.
So
It was
what,
same with
what did
quail
they
or
say?
anything like that,
Is
but-
it, they say because they don't have salmonella?
I don't know. Apparently not. I stumped them. They never got back to me on that question. believe
All
it or
right.
not.
Anybody out there in the audience know
Anybody
the answer
know?
to this? Send it in.
Another dish I like though is something called pot de fou, which is really a boiled beef, like short ribs,
Okay.
but like you flavor
Braise them.
the stock that it. Yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah,
so before boil?
yeah, low boil, and,
Okay.
and you flavor the stock, you know, and you put all your vegetables in there,
Right.
like your leeks and your carrots and the onions. It's very healthy, and then you make like a horseradish sauce
Yeah.
with that. I
delicious.
love
Yeah.
that. It's
Yeah.
delicious. You know,
like
but
that.
the cheeseburger and pizza I love too. You know, growing up Italian and stuff like that. Lasagna will always be my favorite, but it's got to be my mother's lasagna.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know. But for the most part, when I go out to eat, I don't normally go to Italian places first. Maybe because, like I said, I grew up Sicilian and stuff. You know,
So maybe that's a good question. What's your best? Not going to say ethnic, but
Ethnic.
my ethnic,
not Italian. You know, Italian,
I
French,
do.
German,
I do enjoy Cuban.
Cuban.
All right. I had a restaurant on here my first show, which was very good. Rincon Criollo in Huntington Station or Huntington,
Haven't been there.
right along 25,
Okay.
where the ski house is or whatever. It's
Okay.
in the back. Very good. I like steak. You know, go out to a nice steakhouse or
Steakhouse,
something like
steakhouse.
that. You know. But I do enjoy Italian. But it's not like my first choice. You know.
Okay.
Right.
You know, pizza. I go to pizza more than I would do like regular Italian. You know.
Sure.
But like
No.
I like Piccolo Busolo in Huntington. It's family style, but they have a nice. Like I go with a bunch of friends, like me. So we sit at a table, you know,
And
And
you
eat.
eat.
and we eat. We
Right,
just tell
like
the waiter,
you're supposed
just
to.
bring
Right.
whatever you want. We'll eat it. You know what I
Right.
mean? And they come out with the big platters and everything
Right,
like that.
right.
So
What about German food?
yeah, I like German food. I had a
Did you ever
German
go to Zum
place.
Stammtisch?
Yes. Funny
That
thing,
place
it's my
is
sister's
institution.
favorite German place. It's in
It's mine too.
Maspeth, Queens, or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah,
I actually
yeah.
ate there. It's very good.
It's so good. I had no idea I liked German food so much until I
Oh
ate
yeah,
that.
German food is interesting. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what is that thing that they put in that you know? It's almost like in the gravy
oh,
when you do
ginger
a
snaps.
schnitzel. Is it?
When-
I
when-
said
when you
ginger.
do- when
I
you do
said
your,
something with ginger.
What do they
and
call
molasses.
that? Sauerbraten.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
with the
yes.
sauerbraten.
Actually
Oh, that is
make
so good.
make it with ginger, snaps to stick in the gravy. I used
so
to be a
good.
chef at the seminary, and they used to have a German night, and I used to cook the German food.
Yeah, nice.
So I would, marinate the sauerbraten ahead of time for 3-4 days, and then when I made the gravy for it, we used to buy literally the ginger snap boxes.
Right.
I love them.
And just put
the
it
real
in
hard
there.
ones.
Yeah.
They break your teeth on them.
Yeah. But yeah, you put them in the gravy that you're making, from the sauerbraten, and
Really?
it thickens,
So
it
that's
thickens
what
the
it
gravy.
is.
It's like
Okay.
flour,
Because I was like,
Right.
I know this. Do you ever taste something you're
Right.
like you can't put your finger on it?
Right.
What is that? I love it.
Yeah.
What is it?
No, I had it in October.
Tarragon does that
I had
to me.
yeah, tarragon I like.
Yeah, but sometimes if it's in a dish, you're like, oh, what is that? What is
It's a little licoricey.
Yeah,
type
but
flavor.
if it's used right.
Yeah,
it
if it's
just
used right,
will-
it's good.
Not anisette.
Anise.
Star of anise.
Yeah, anise.
Anise.
Yeah, right.
Anise,
Now-
a nephew.
I had a Oktoberfest show here, and I had a German restaurant which was very good on
That's
the
right.
island. It was Oak Chalet.
I
Are you
had
familiar with Oak Chalet?
20 years ago, I think I was.
They've been around for 38 years.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about it.
Right, but they're good. They're not
Yeah,
bad,
yeah.
So they were on the show, and this guy, the gentleman that was, from the restaurant, he made. Oh, I got a call. I don't know who it is.
Ryan?
Yeah, who is it, Ryan?
I don't know, answer and I'll tell you.
Let's see the lie. Can I help you? Oh, I can't. Oh, they're not on anymore. That's it. So much.
Sorry.
Maybe next time we'll have our phones hopefully done. But anyway, he
Come on,
made this
speakerphone.
drink. It was schnapps and some kind of cherry liqueur, and he combined it. It was like really delicious.
Like peppermint schnapps?
Yeah. So
They
like
say a peach schnapps. They have different flavors.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
no, it's regular schnapps. I don't know.
Regular
It's usually
mint.
peppermint.
Usually
though,
peppermint.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
That
yeah.
with a cherry, with some
With
kind of
cherry?
cherry schnapps.
Mm.
Cherry schnapps in that.
Okay.
That was really good.
Mm.
And he brought the food he brought too was very good. His sauerbraten was good. His
Did he do a schnitzel?
yes, and then he also had the smoked pork chops,
Oh.
Riebsolution or something like that they call it, and potato pancake,
Yeah.
which is really
Can't go
good,
wrong
and the
with that.
dumpling, for
Yeah,
the
it's very light food.
yeah. But the German food is good though,
Yeah.
I
That's
like German
ribstick
food.
and stuff.
Right. Well, people don't really, it's probably not on their list,
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
You don't
I'm
think
like,
about
what do
it.
I want tonight? What do I want
Right.
tonight?
But Zum Stammtisch is very good. I went there. I had a pork loin and stuff. It was really good.
Yeah. And the red cabbage.
Yeah, the red cabbage. I had that. Yeah, that was good too.
And then there's one in New Hyde Park. What's that called?
Oh, there's a couple German. There's New Hyde Park Inn was German. I don't know if it still is. But then there's also, I know which one you're talking about, and they make these huge roast beef.
Oh,
Oh, yeah?
what do they call it? It's in Flora Park,
Yes.
right on Tulip Avenue, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, right?
Uh-huh.
I
I can't think of the name.
my family used to go there too. My mother used to go there a lot, like where she worked. They used to take the employees there and stuff like that. I don't really remember, but we got phones, right?
We got Google.
So Let's Google German restaurants
Do you
in
remember
Floral
before
Park.
Google, people
What?
actually had conversations and heated debates about what actress was in that 1942 movie?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
it was her.
right.
No, it was her. Now everybody flips out the phone, blah, blah, blah. You're both wrong.
Let's see. German restaurant. In
Floral Park?
hold on. In Floral Park, right? Floral Park. I know it because we used to go there a lot. Okay. Well, Plattdeutsch is in Franklin
Plattdeutsch is
Square.
in Franklin Square. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
They actually
They've
were
grown.
supposed to be on, but they never came
That's a
back.
great restaurant too.
They have
Koenig's.
nice-
Koenig's is that one
Right.
that you want.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Koenig's was
I keep
good.
forgetting about Plattdeutsch also. That's very close to me.
Plattdeutsch,
Yeah.
they're really, really big German.
Yeah.
Because
What's
they
the
have,
retirement home?
they've been around there forever.
Yeah, yeah.
And they have a nursing home,
Right,
or like
retirement.
assisted living
Yeah,
next to them.
senior
Oh, really?
living.
Oh, right,
German.
right, right.
All
yeah.
Germans,
Right,
right.
a little German.
Yep,
They have the
yep.
beer gardens.
Yeah,
and
that,
everything.
that they expand. It used to be all
Yeah.
picnic tables. Now it's all like enclosed and it's beautiful and open and it's great. They have some really good bands that go there.
Yes.
Cover bands.
I in my younger days, I actually worked in their kitchen because they needed a sous chef at the time.
Right.
And that was when you interview being a chef, sometimes you have to go there
And cook for
and
them.
Show
actually
them.
work in
Right,
the kitchen. And
right,
everything like
right.
that,
That's
you
the
know?
interview, right?
Right. So I did that, and
And you got the job.
I actually did get the job. I turned it down, believe it or not. I did. They weren't giving me medical for some reason.
Okay.
And at the time, I was married and with a family and stuff, so I needed
Need
the
a
medical.
Sure.
But the money was good, though. So, God bless
Excuse
you.
me.
God bless.
Thank you.
So yeah, I mean, Zoom Standish. My sister's probably gonna just watch the show, and she's gonna say, "See, I told you, everyone likes that place."
Right,
you know?
right.
And they even have a store too, where you could buy a lot of German product,
Right. Well,
stuff,
and the
food
the
product.
boot beer.
The yard or
God
whatever
bless.
they call it. I don't know,
Oh,
God bless
excuse
you.
me.
But so through a typical day, when you're working the trucks, you have to get up early or anything like that, and make sure you have everything.
Oh yeah.
Then you got the last minute problems, right?
Depends on where the gig is.
Then when you get smoked, you got to go out and get product.
You're
Well,
now, I
There's-
mean,
he's got different issues.
you got to, yeah,
Like,
okay.
for me, it's like propane, gasoline for the generator, things like that.
Right.
He's all natural gas, so,
Oh, so
he's
he's
got
good.
one stop.
Right.
yeah. No, that it's easy.
But
that way.
there's only limited to how
Limited
many,
where the
you can
stops
get
are,
it.
where I
Right,
can
right,
get it.
right. So yeah, but if it's like you get to the truck and it's like you always forget something. I've forgotten the keys to get in the truck.
that could be a bad situation.
Yeah, but I'm close to the truck, so it wasn't
Right.
so bad. I've forgotten the money bag with the singles and the fives and the quarters to make change.
You forgot napkins.
Wow.
I forgot napkins.
Right.
I got them from him.
Oh, so the truth's
Well,
coming out now,
that's
right?
one thing that's
My
good.
napkins are better,
We're-
but he gave them to me.
We're
anyway.
all family. You know,
Right, I got you.
We
Yeah, if
stick
somebody's
together.
down,
You have
we
to
all
go.
work. We help each other out.
Right.
When people ask me for another truck, Pete's my first go-to guy.
Right.
We
It's
take care of
complimentary.
each other.
Right.
We
Well,
take care of each other.
I didn't talk to you. I always talk to him. He says, "Don't worry about him. Mark is going to be there." So he already had you hooked up.
Right. Don't worry about Mark.
Right.
He's done.
Right.
He's covered.
Yeah.
We were in Garden City for their centennial or something, and that place we all sold out of food.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I'm
That
sure,
was
yeah.
Insane.
And he's like, Pete. I'm like, no, I don't have any arugula.
Oh.
So a friend of mine was on
Right.
his way, texted him, get as much arugula
And
fresh
he
arugula as you
brought
can
the
buy,
arugula.
and he brought the arugula. And it wasn't for me; it was
Wow.
for him. And that's what we
That's
help
what
each
we
other. We were doing a wedding. Michelle from Eat Me Drink Me truck. I got her and the ice cream girl.
Her too,
Frozen
it's been
Sin
difficult
girls.
for her to
that's-
come on the show.
I got the two of them
Right.
and me to do a wedding. The
Right.
people came to me, and I said I can bring this one and this one. It's before I knew this one.
Right.
In the middle of service,
Right.
my fryer goes down.
Oh my God.
So the person I had working for, one of the people there, was like, well, just take it off the menu. I said, this is a catered event. You can't take it off the menu.
Right. Right.
I said, I'll be right back. ran over to Michelle. Michelle, I'm in the weeds. My fryer's down. What do you need? I need your fryer. No problem. Take it.
Wow.
Run back. Grab my stuff. Run back. Drop in her fryer. Oh, lift it out. Okay, well, run back to the truck. Okay, here's all the stuff that we need for people to do with the fried stuff. And the girl working for me, she says, and that's why you're a truck owner and not me. And I'm not a truck owner because you figure out how to get stuff done.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because it's a kitchen on wheels.
Right.
Stuff happens.
You gotta act.
all
You
the
always have to
time.
I
you know,
agree.
you can't
You
plan
can't
for
lose
every.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You gotta keep cool and.
Oh,
Gotta
no.
keep cool.
Once you lose it, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in kitchens where, a guy I've been working with, he'll lose it. Like, I'll be doing something, and he's gone. Where is he,
Meltdown.
Meltdown in the bathroom. You know what I mean?
No,
Crying.
there are no meltdowns.
No.
You can't have
Meltdown in the
meltdowns.
bathroom.
No.
No.
After service, you can melt down.
Yeah, usually you hear
I'll
like
do
a
it on
dish
you.
crack or something, and then they're gone.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't see
yeah.
them anymore.
I mean, I've had the girls at the window have meltdowns because
Right.
they have 200 people on a line.
Never
And
look at the
people-
line.
and,
Never
you
look
know,
at it like this.
It's like
you can't look.
on
and
top
people
of a
like,
building, right?
How long? And once a line does form, and as quick as we say we can do things,
It still takes time.
Still
Right.
takes time.
I
There are
get you.
people who will wait a half hour.
It's not fast
we
food.
do the LGBTQ in Long Beach, where there's a
That's a
line
big
all
one.
day. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
There's lines all day for hours and hours
Right.
and hours.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah.
That's a huge event down in Long Beach that we do really well with.
But the joke is, don't look at the line.
Don't
The
look at
joke
the
is
line.
No.
Their back is to the window. They're cooking on the grill and
Absolutely.
stuff. They look around. Oh no! I said, don't look. Don't look.
Right,
you
right.
can't look.
Right.
Just focus on the food.
Just keep going.
And it's funny because I usually do the expediting and the order, all that stuff. And as I'm grabbing food coming off, I look at it, turn it out, stick my gloved finger in it to make sure
Right,
it's
right,
hot
right.
in the middle.
Right.
Stuff like that. I'm like, nope, redo it. Nope, redo it. We got all those people in line. I don't care. Because the next event, we're not going to have any line if you turn out food
right.
like
Yeah.
this.
Exactly.
They will wait 2 minutes more for it to be perfect. Whoever said they wouldn't do that, right?
Right.
I'll wait.
Most of the time, people are patient and they
Yeah.
will wait.
Right.
But you will get somebody
always somebody.
who's waiting 20 minutes, half hour, and they're like, "I waited an hour."
Right.
I've
I've been
there
here
an
for
hour."
2 days.
No,
I
you
didn't get any
haven't.
food. No, you
Just
haven't.
relax.
It
You
just
get your
seems like
food,
it.
and
Right.
they're usually the next one up.
Right.
But people do get crazy sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
But that's what happens
food
when you
shut the
deal with the
clothing.
public.
That's
Right.
what we want.
Right. Exactly.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, honestly, my food, I'm stuffed, and this was very good.
That's
Thank you
great.
very much.
Thank you
Very
very
good.
much. Thank you.
We got to get you on the road. Next time,
Yeah.
next time we'll bring the
Yeah,
trucks
bring
over.
it right.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, we should.
Hopefully, we get the equipment to do things on location. That would
Well,
be
that's
great.
that.
You know.
Especially when we do these food truck events.
Yeah, the Rockville Center,
Yeah,
Village
just
Green.
it's perfect to do a whole.
Yeah.
You can meet with people eating the food. talk
Do a
to
live
them.
show.
Yeah.
Right, live.
Absolutely.
The trucks.
Like, come over here.
Hop
see what
inside
you
the
got.
kitchen.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
He's got more room in his.
He's got what?
He's got more room in his kitchen.
Yeah, that's okay. I've been in kitchens this size.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's so funny. It's like when I had somebody new working for me, it's like, okay, I didn't meet them yet, but I talked to them on the phone, and they were referred by somebody, whatever, to help out for some gigs. And I say, well, what size shirt are you?
Right.
And I'm praying for medium or small.
Right.
Double XL. Damn it.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Darn it. Just bleep that.
All
I was
right,
helping
guys.
for.
I don't want to cut you off.
Nope,
but
not at all.
You guys come back anytime.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
very much.
This was a good show.
Thank
Great.
you very much.
Food trucks, I'm a big fan,
Thank you.
and you guys
We work.
are on that list.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
There.
That's very kind.
you.
Thank you for having us.
You guys do a great job, but you can tell there's a lot of care that goes into your food. And a lot of food trucks, they do, most of them. Most
Yeah.
of them. I know
There's a few.
you and I were talking about
Yeah.
some food trucks, but
Yeah. That
most
shouldn't
of them,
be.
most of them,
For the most
put a
part,
lot into it.
everybody does put effort into it. Clean. They
Right.
have to be clean. They're
Yes,
all
clean.
Board of Health certified.
Right,
They
right,
do
right.
come and inspect a lot.
Of
A
course
lot
they
more
do,
than a
yeah,
restaurant.
sure,
A lot more
absolutely,
than a
yeah.
restaurant.
Every event.
Sure.
Sometimes it's every event
Yeah.
that
Right.
you're at.
I can see that.
They
They
show
check
up.
the water. They check everything.
Water temperature. They check everything. So
Good.
For the
which
most
I'm
part,
glad.
you have 95%
I'm
of
glad
food
about
trucks.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah.
they do
Keeps
that.
you on your toes too.
Well,
yeah, right?
If I want to eat something from that guy's truck, I
Right.
know it's going to be okay.
Absolutely.
Even if I don't, if I don't know him.
Oh, well,
you know.
as a chef, I mean, I've been an executive chef. I had to make sure everything was up to par with.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You know,
It's
the
on
health
you.
inspection. What?
Because if the hammer
yeah,
comes
that
down,
too.
it's landing on you.
Of course.
If
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
not. Right.
You know, and it's difficult to get everybody in sync to you know, be that way.
I want to have that as a priority. You know, that the food safety stuff has
Oh,
to be
yeah.
forefront,
I have-
not an afterthought.
Got enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it's very important. You know,
Sure.
you know, my last chef thing was in education. So I was out east, and there was about 8 schools 10 actually that you know I was in charge of with the food service guy, and the Board of Health would inspect every cafeteria.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And some of the women, because you deal with a lot of lunch ladies, some of the women would freak out, and you have to calm them down, you know.
Sure.
And some get so nervous that they lie.
Well,
to
they
the
don't
health
have to,
inspector.
right? When they
And I
right.
say, don't lie, or don't, you know. I got to wrap it up. That's
Time to
all
wrap.
right.
It's a wrap.
All right, so we're going to wrap it up. I didn't really get to say everything I wanted to, not so much with you guys, but in the future. Next week's show, though, is going to be for the veterans.
Very nice.
All right, we're going to have vets here that do comedy for therapy.
Wow.
It's called Veterans Comedy Assault. And then I'm going to have Dang Barbecue. I don't know if you're familiar with Dang
wait,
Barbecue
why do I
in
know
Islip.
that?
Dang Barbecue in Islip.
I know that
He's going to
name.
be here.
All right.
And so it should be a very good show. We're going to, do everything's going to be, for the veterans. So
That's awesome. That's
Right.
great.
So thanks for being here.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
I'm going to
Felix.
sign off. Unfortunately, I didn't get to say everything, but next week I will. Just remember to watch all the shows here on Govs Radio. We're coming up. We're doing very well. We're getting a lot of viewers, a lot of listeners, and that's about it. So have a good day, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show because I know I did, and my stomach is telling me that I did right now, too. So thank you for watching Let's Eat LI, and thank you for Cheesy Pete and the Neapolitan Express. Mark and
Thank you.
Pete.
Thank you.
All right, I
very
forgot
much.
to ask you how you came up with the name, but that's okay.
Because I'm so cheesy.
And, that's it.
That's